Hope you're ready, Leon. What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla. Welcome back to more Resident Evil 2. Thank you for joining me as always. We're back down within the sewers. We've got all the pieces we need to unlock this door. And by pieces, I mean all the chest piece plugs. But I don't think we take on William Birkin here. I think we take on the thing that jumped out. Yeah. So the thing that busted out of Ben's, like, torn apart torso is about to mutate. And it's going to spit its little lava creatures as well. Lava larvae, however you want to say it. Come on! They cling onto you and they leech your health. Get off me! You'd have to be close to death. Ow! Magnum, I didn't want to use the bullets this early, but this will be game over in a minute. There it is. We'll take care of these little pests. Can you get off me? You know what? Let's just put the pieces in here and get through the door. Obviously, in the remake, they were found under different circumstances and they had a little bit more intricacy to how you did it, but that's just to modernise the puzzle and make it a little bit, you know, a little bit more contrived and difficult for the players of this day and age. Resident Evil games now with their puzzles are a little bit more in depth compared to the puzzles that used to be in the originals. Hello, Ada!
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
Yeah, Ada.
Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way, you know.
Thank you. I mean, I am a man of the law, Ada. You gotta have faith in me. Trust me, please. And again, the one thing that's going to be severely upsetting in this episode, and while we're down here, is continuously seeing those big beautiful spiders running alongside the walls and knowing they didn't put them in the remake. It's been good discussing these kind of things with you in the chat too, guys, so thank you for not only dropping by and checking my videos out, but also engaging in conversation with me as well. If you want to read any of these files, as I always say, feel free to pause the video and have a read at your own convenience. Can't open these lockers? No. Alright, let's do some inventory management before we continue on then, shall we? Just in case. Because I know we're going to start running into a lot of spiders down here, and I don't want to get the good old poisoning condition going on. That's why we preemptively made these little poison herb concoctions. Annette Birkin!
Ada! Heads up!
Help! I'm being shot!
Come on. That
Officer
man-
down!
I have to talk to her.
Officer down! I need backup! This is where we get to control Ada again. See, this is what I actually loved about the remake. The fact that Sherry and Ada were playable more so in the remake than the original. It felt like they were more than just side characters. They felt like part of the game as primary characters as well. Get back here, Annette! Not only that, but also with Ada getting to use her spy gadgets as well to blow up the ventilation systems, and then having Mr. X come down and chase us around the sewers. It was just... The Resident Evil 2 remake is sublime. It truly is. You can stop the rotation of the fan briefly. Okay. Oi! She's a good shot. Knocked the gun right out of my hand.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before.
Have you?
Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-Virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John. How did you know? Who are you?
I know who she
Annette
is.
Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus, William Birkin.
Yep.
What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me. G-Virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... Precisely. My husband, William.
I knew it.
It's all Umbrella's fault.
You all knew it.
None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
See, Annette had a whole different persona in the remake as well. Like, she was more worried about protecting William and, you know, following up on the research than what she is in this game.
My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
Except for Hunk and his men.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop it! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William,
Oh, William!
my...
Oh my god!
Darling, I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
that bullet wound. He got hit with multiple bullets, Annette.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point for 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
He sure did. It was either that or
The
death.
virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that?
I'm actually quite impressed with the
Over there.
rapidness of his mutation.
Shoot. Eat this, you freak!
Birkin has always been one of my favourite Resident
What is
Evil,
this thing?
like, nemesis bosses of all time. Aside from the nemesis himself, obviously.
What is this thing? Fire! Fire!
Good night.
Son of a...
Ooh, you're in trouble now.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
They sure
As a
were.
result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No.
Well, we've seen that already. We just took on Offspring. Come on, Ada. Oh! Ah!
Too bad.
Polarizing differences in this game in the remake. Will I go down the ladder? Of course I'm going to go down the ladder. Oh! It's okay, Ada, I'm coming! I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. It's a good thing we know which way Ada went, huh? Too bad we're going to be redirected. It'd be too easy to follow the same path, as you're about to see. Look at the high speed of the fans. Give me your bullets. Or the wolf metal. You guys have to have ammunition. That came at the perfect time. We'll go around. There's the beautiful beast. Just imagine how much better the remake would have and could have been seeing these guys running along the walls. Especially if you suffer from arachnophobia. That shit would be scary as hell. They missed, it's okay. About to have a little boss battle of our own. in comparison to the remake, a lot of people prefer the original. I don't mind the remake's take on this confrontation. The confrontation I'm talking about is the extremely large alligator, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing here. I just love the fact with the spiders, like, they're so big that when they run around down here in the sewers, like, their legs, like, make that large, very loud thumping sound, and it's just ominous knowing they're coming at you, but you can't see them because of the fixed camera angles. It's brilliant. I'm going to double check to see if we've got a crank or anything in the storage container. Let's put some things away as well. Can we use this? It's the only thing I've got. And it didn't give me the option to discard it, so I'm thinking we have to use it again. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. I could have just completely wasted some time here, but we'll soon find out. Here's a question to all you that might still be watching. Resident Evil obviously have Project Resistance that they're making, which is kind of like, you know, Resident Evil's take on Dead by Daylight per se, 1v4. What are your thoughts on that game? A lot of people rubbishing that game before it even comes out and people give it a chance. It's a Resident Evil game. I mean, they did bring out Umbrella Corps, which was pretty terrible, I will admit, but I'm willing to give it a crack. I'm actually pretty big on the 1v4 asymmetrical games, the multiplayer style games, and if I get the chance to pit zombies and rotting dogs and lickers against my mates and try to take them down, I'll do it. Thank God it was not a waste of time. But let me know your thoughts of Project Resistance in the comment section down below. Quite personally, I would have preferred maybe remakes of Outbreak 1 and 2, or maybe an Outbreak 3. But I'll take what I can get. Won't be long before we get Resident Evil 8. They will end up remaking Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm 100% sure on that. Let's just put that back up there. Let's take the green herb, just in case we need to top up some health. There has to be an ink ribbon nearby. There is, and I'm going to take some shells as well. Thank you very much. Let's get a little bit of a strategic save going on. Only saving it because we're about to take on a boss, so if the boss wasn't in the equation, I probably wouldn't have saved it, but we don't want to lose all this progress. And it's a good thing I know how to take this big boy down too. As you're about to see, if you have played the remake before, this whole experience is going to be vastly different. In the remake, obviously, It's a sequence of running away and ducking and dodging. Hope you're ready, Leon. Okay, so we're going to sucker him in. There's two ways we can do this. We can just keep emptying bullets into him, or we can do what I'm about to do right here. We're going to drop that. He's going to put it in his mouth. Come on, eat it up. I hate the fixed camera angles here. I hope he's got it in his mouth. Pick it up. Boom! And he's dead. He's like missing the top half of his head. Completely blew his brains out. Who would have thought taking down a huge mutated alligator would be so easy? Probably could have gotten away with not saving it there. That's going to lower our overall score. I don't care about our overall score. We're not doing it to get the best score in town. We're doing it to experience Resident Evil for what it is.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up.
Thank you, Ada.
That's two I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
Okay. I mean, you weren't not really here for John anyway, but my condolences. I know your ulterior motives before you even tell me about the Mater Wong. I know exactly where these medals are going. As always, guys, pause and read if you want to. Don't have to. Some of the files we find are monotonous and don't need to be read anyway. Just my opinion on things. Can I use the valve? I would love to know who kicked up the fans again, considering Ada got stuck down below, and Annette is nowhere to be seen. Tell me! Of course I'm going to go down the ladder. We need to go do some inventory management. Get those medals out of hiding. What's wrong, Ada? It's not this way, is it? No, it's not. I mean, I actually didn't realise we had the wolf medal with us already. We're going to go do some inventory management anyway, I feel. Going into an unknown area, we need to make sure we've got enough room in our inventory to pick up whatever we need to pick up. However, ladies and gentlemen, in saying that, that is going to bring this episode of Resident Evil 2 to a close. Thank you for joining me as always. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like on the video. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. And if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation by hitting that subscribe button. Social media links in the description down below. If you don't follow me on Facebook or Twitter, go ahead and do so. It'd be hugely appreciated. There is also a series playlist so you can get up to date with everything you have missed in this series so far. Thank you, Godzilla. You are most welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that little bell to get notified every single time something brand new goes down on the channel as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.